Not all policemen work in big cities. Some work in small villages and ride the bicycle round their beat. The village policeman sometimes meets strangers who don't belong there, and seem a little nervous. Police officers often have to question people if they seem suspicious or nervous. This policeman had been following a nervous suspect for 3 months. The officer is now 300 miles from home. Modern policemen use computers at work. This officer has just found photographs on the computer of his wife and a big, smiling fireman. See how calmly he walks out of the station, with a very straight back. Policemen are well trained not to show their emotions. Their wives can see how well trained the policemen are. In uniform, firemen are a bit like policemen too. Sometimes, even a policeman's wife can mistake the fireman for her husband. A policeman must always have his truncheon and notebook with him. The truncheon is used to hit the suspect if they resist arrest. Then their confession is written in the notebook. Sometimes policemen get together to compare their notes. They don't want to get anything wrong, then the suspect may not go to jail. If you knew the criminal was guilty, what would you do? Here we see the criminal, about to throw a spanner. He is going to throw it in an engineering works. This is called terrorism. The brave policemen chase him and hit him, until there is blood and hair and bits of bone all over their boots. The blood makes their boot casts shine like red cherries. Could you do that? Someone has to, if we all want to live in a free world. Policemen can have the same problems as normal people. This officer directing traffic has had a sex change operation. He was born a man, called Barry. Now he is a woman, called Barbara. Sometimes other police officers joke with Barbara and call her bad. He sees Barbara laugh at the jokes because she doesn't want to cry and be sick when she is on duty. See how happy Barbara is. She may look sad, but she isn't. Being a policeman is not an easy job. There are lots of things you have to remember to do. Sometimes policemen become unhappy and have to see special doctors. This police officer has escaped from a special hospital. He is still wearing his white hospital gown. He pretends to be still at work, directing traffic. Soon, some of his policeman friends will arrive to say hello. Whenever there is an accident or a fire, policemen are there. This is just a coincidence. It is not because the policemen are responsible. Police officers only cause the same number of accidents and fires as everyday people. Here we can see policemen helping to put out a fire. The fire was an accident. The fire was at the house of a policeman. Whenever there is an accident or a fire, policemen are there. Not all policemen are on the beat or in cars. Some policemen stay on duty in the police station. People sometimes come to the station looking for things they have lost, like money, watches, glass eyes and bruised children. This man is collecting his wife's handbag that she had left on the bus. The bag is very valuable. His wife was very upset. The bag contains 40 grams of uncut crack cocaine. Sometimes policemen cannot find any young black men to arrest, so they have to arrest some white men instead. Here we see 2 men being arrested in a public toilet. The 2 men are very good friends, because they often go to the toilet together. See how carefully the police officers lead the men to the police van. Let's hope the men don't fall down the steps. Police officers are also trained to sit on horses. They are called mounted policemen. Police horses are very carefully trained so that they do not kick people to death, as they used to in the old days. Here we can see that even when there is a noisy crowd, the police force is standing very still. This is because it has been stuffed. Under its hood there are wheels. This is Police Constable Brian Playcrum. He is the world's largest policeman. He is 66 feet tall. PC Playcrum often stand in the center of London, looking out for criminals.
Some I make a police helicopter will arrive to deliver sandwiches and to say hello. His feet are confronting and helmet are enormous, so are his feet. He is good at giving directions because he can see everything, even into the queen's bedroom.